Welcome, everyone. Hello. Welcome to a IG live, a YouTube live. Thank you for joining us. I'm going to talk today a little bit about Disney parks, folks. Welcome. Welcome. How many here have been? I'm going to give you a chance for you guys to join in. I'm curious to see how many of you guys have been to a Disney park lately. I'd like to know, where are you guys? What is your favorite park? By the way, park fees to get into Disney now are like $119. Does anyone remember? I certainly remember when it was a lot less than that, but I'd love to hear what you remember. What was the least expensive park Disney or Disney park you want? Do you remember when you first, like, what, like how far back? How much was it back in the day? As we're all joining in. Okay, let's see here. See what you guys are saying. Welcome, everyone. How many here have gone to Disneyland in probably the last, gosh, I haven't gone, I think I've gone back once since the pandemic. I actually was there like 2 or 3 days before, literally 2 days before the park actually technically shut down. And I mean, that was a big deal for us because when it reopened, it wasn't the same anymore. How before we get into like how people save money and things like that, I'd love to hear from you folks. What are some of the things that you do? Event to Disney World, Florida. Okay, so Michelle, you went to a Disney event in Disney World. How much was the cost to get into Disney World at that time? The very first, what think of? Tell me going all the way back. Like, what was it used to be? I can tell you mine. If I remember the very first time, I was like 1982, and that's when the tram like literally pulled right up to from the parking lot right up there. There was no like Disney two parks. There was just one. And I believe the child was like 19.99 because I was a child, and I believe that adults were like $30. I want to say it was like $30 in 1999. And back then they didn't have fast pack. They actually gave you tickets. So you had like 10 tickets and you can go choose which ride you want to be on. But that's how it used to be like. All right. Good seeing you, Gene. Let's see who's here. Gene, hello. Gene, Michelle. Okay, by the way, we have a fantastic session today. A fantastic session. So today's session, we're going to start in 3 hours. I have the Pixie Girls, the Pixie Point Girls, gals. Repeat this right. The Pixie Point gals joining us. Chelsea, it's a mother and daughter group. They're the only female-run DVC or Disney Vacation Club broker out there in the marketplace. And if you're not familiar with what that means, it means that you're going to be able to purchase points from a particular uh, owner. So you can actually buy points for a timeshare there. They're going to talk more about it, but I always want you guys to be able to get all the information. And here's the thing, that's not the only session I'm running. I'm actually running quite a bit of sessions this week, but I'd love to hear. First of all, can everyone tell me where you go? $50. Michelle, remember it's the first time the least expensive $50. Today, Disney World now is $119 a day, and that's not letting you park hop or anything like that. So it has become a different animal nowadays. We're going to have them come today and talk to us about how they save money or how you can be able to save money at the Disney park. But more importantly, I mean, other than you knowing somebody that works there, or there's a gift card route too, you can buy gift cards and save like 5%. Undercover tourists, that's another thing. We'll talk more about that. But what they're really coming to talk about is the housing piece of it, and not just Disneyland and Disney World. You can do on camp on par property, but there's also some points property. If you're heading to Disney World, I'm going to recommend you take, and you like Hyatt points or have some Hyatt points or Chase points, I would recommend the Hyatt Regency Grand Cypress. The water's a little cold. Okay, I'll tell you, the water's a little cold, but there's a lot of stuff. There's a nice restaurant there. There's cool pools, um, rock climbing. There's a paddle. What do you call that? That the paddle bike in the water. You where you like you're like on a pedal bicycle paddle. Someone tell me what it is in there in there. But they have that. They have rock climbing. They have a lot of stuff for the kids. If you're a family, it is a fantastic, and it's a very short ride to Magic Kingdom. It's a great place to be. The other thing is, let's see here. Drum says, I just went to Disney Tokyo last month and it was a whopping $78. Okay, here's the thing. The Disney ones overseas are sometimes less expensive than the ones here. Now, 78 is not cheap by any means, but it's a lot less than, it's like at least 40% less overseas sometimes than it is over here. So consider that too. Sometimes use your points, fly to another country, get to see another country, go see a Disney park, and probably not as crowded as well. Jerome, tell me if it was as crowded as some of the other places. Probably is not, right? So that's another thing. So thank you, Jerome. But I wanted to share with you. I said, look, we're gonna talk tonight about DVCs, Disney Vacation Club. And here's the thing: you don't have to go and buy one. You can kind of they earn points. The people who own a Disney Vacation Club, like a timeshare vacation club, they can be able to sell their points or give away their points. They can do whatever they want with it. Okay, and you can actually buy them. So there is, and you can buy them at discounts. That's why they're coming to talk to us tonight. Is about that. How you go about doing that, and what the questions that you may have if you're planning to go Disney. Now, here's the thing: it's not just Disneyland and Disney World. Now, there's more than that. I would highly take a look at Disneyland, Disney World, but more importantly, there's a lot of properties in Disney World you could be able to use, and it'll be on property. And they have character dining, meaning that they'll have Chip and Dale or the Cinderellas of the world or the princess. They'll come on and have, while you're having breakfast, they'll come by and say hi, so you can take pictures. So the kids will love it. Maybe adults will love it too. But more importantly than that, they also have one place that you may be interested in, and it's Aulani. Aulani, Aulani. Aulani is a property that is built in Oahu on the Waikiki, but on the other side of Waikiki on Oahu in Hawaii, you can be able to go stay in Hawaii at a Disney property, a official Disney property. It's not a franchise, it's official Disney property, and you can stay at the hotel side or you can stay on the timeshare side. The timeshare side has a kitchen. So that's pretty nice. You can go, and they have a market outside. You can go and buy and walk it in, and you could be able there for a week if you'd like to. And so you could be able to stay in Hawaii all the time with a wonderful thing about being on property and in Hawaii, on a good side of Hawaii, with a beautiful beach, with nice pools, with slides, water. It's a whole water park, and they have the characters there, and it's a fabulous time. I've stayed there. I definitely encourage anyone who's thinking about doing it. It is something you should be able to do. Can you MS a Disney card? MS a Disney card. You probably could, but I had, actually the interesting thing on the Disney card, it's a cashback card. I had the Disney card literally 5 months before I started Points and Miles, and I never really got the best out of it. We can go talk about that tonight, about the Disney situation, about you can earn extra points on it, but we'll talk about that. But I will say this: that the Disney Vacation Club program is a great program. The owners, sometimes they can't go every single year. Just like anything, they can't do it all the time. So then they'll have too many points that they're earning from paying, and they'll sell it to you. So we'll talk a little bit about that tonight. We start in 2.5 hours. 2.5 hours. If you want to join us, first of all, you should be on my mailing list. If you're on my mailing list, you'll get the invite already. If you didn't, I want you to comment Disney below, and I'll get you that. But I'm going to give you something a little better than just coming to one class. I have a bunch of classes coming up this week. I'm finishing up this month with a bang, okay? And I'm also speaking as well. I'm going to show you. Would you like to see? Tell me if you'd like to see what the schedule looks like that's coming up. But I'm going to do something called the upgrade week. And so this is the last week of the month. I'm going to do an upgrade week. Let me show you what I have. I have tonight Disney on Points, Chelsea and Kim, the Pixie Point gals. They're going to talk about how you can save money at Aulani and Disney World and Disneyland as well. Okay. The other thing is you can also, the following day, I'm going to do a full deep dive into City Thank You Points. I kind of already started this Saturday. I talked about the new AA Globe card. Okay. We already talked about the AA Globe card. And if you would like that and you're part of this class, I'll send you that recording as well. Then I'm sorry, this is not the 24th. This is Monday, by the way. Monday, Monday the 27th, I'm going to do a full World of Hyatt strategy update for 2025. We'll talk about the new benefits, milestones, elite tips and tricks, things that you should know if you have World of Hyatt points, even if you're a globalist. I have been a Hyatt globalist now for 11 years. I just finished 67 nights this year. I'm on my way to lifetime globalist. So if you'd like to learn more about World of Hyatt, I will be speaking about that too at Chicago Seminars that weekend or this coming weekend. So if you're in Chicago, come by and say hi. Then on the 26th, while I'm still there, I'm going to run this session called Move Abroad Like a Pro. So if you're ever thinking about moving abroad or what are the things that you need to know, we have Rochelle coming to talk to us about that, about moving abroad. That is what she does for a living. She's overseas. She helps people, coach them so they can be able to make it as smooth as possible. Then on Monday, then I have the World Hyatt program, and then I have Thursday of October 30th, I have solo and binge travel. We're going to talk about how you can be able to stay a full 9-to-5 job and still be able to, Tippy's under 40 and she's already seen 100 countries. Okay. 100 countries under 40. You should go check that out. Okay. Let's see. Hey, Augie, good seeing you. Okay, so that is what's coming up. Now, if you're already in the mentorship, this is already our schedule. This is just this week alone. I mean, this is this like, tell me it's not worth it. Okay, I'm not even done. If you guys decide to join this time, okay, I'm gonna run this little ticker here. It's $47. 7 sessions, 47. I'm not going to run this again. I'm only going to run it like for 10 people. 10 people. If you're not already in my mentorship, I'm looking for 10 people. Okay. If you're serious, you can come. You guys have been waiting for this. Okay. And then I might tell you, then I'm going to run a Sunday Q&A session. You can come ask me anything you want. We're going to run that for an hour on Sunday. And then the following Thursday, if you have a family or you're going to travel as a group and you want to do points miles, Jason's going to come speak to us. Jason has a family of 6. He has 4 kids and him and his wife, their family of 6, and they sometimes all go to Japan, or they all go to the Maldives, or they all go to Hawaii all the time. And I'm going to show you how they do that and how to get a family of 6 on a plane using points, using miles. You're not going to want to miss that. And all that for this 47. Take the first, send me a note, send me a DM upgrade week. Okay, send me a DM upgrade week. You will get all 7 sessions, $47. I'm only taking 10 people. That's it. It only is going to run, because that's special. It's only going to run for the next 24 hours. 24 hours. Now, once I hit the 10, I'm done. I say, I'm sorry. Maybe next time. And I'm going to tell you something. If you do this, I have a special thing for you. Special thing for you. Thank you very much, Gina. Oh, look at you guys. Okay. Thank you. Let's see what else. We are going to have I have some good stuff coming up. I can't even share it yet, but it will be worth it. I'll just tell you, it will be, because I can't share it just yet. But you guys see the comments? Look at the comments. I have people who have taken it. It is absolutely worth it. Comment me upgrade week. You guys will have a chance to do it. Only 10. That's it, and we're closing it off. Only 7 sessions for the next week. Love for you guys to be able to join. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out. Remember, Disney's tonight. If you guys sign up by tonight, next couple hours, you will get a chance to get this Disney session. Ask the people live. Ask them live exactly what you want. And we also have more than that. All right. Okay, let's talk a little bit about, okay, so let me talk about Disney for a second. So the very first time I stayed at Disney World, I stayed at Grand Hyatt Cyprus. It is a category 3, maybe at the most right now it's a category 4. So you can stay there on a free night certificate. Here's what Hyatt is a great property to go stay at. If you're going to go stay there and you want to stay at a Hyatt property, that's great. You're not on property, so you still have to take the bus back and forth, but it's not a bad idea. The other one is a Four Seasons in Walt Disney World. The Four Seasons is fantastic, by the way. If you'd like to go a little more bougie, I would do the Four Seasons, and you can book that with Luxury Travel Advisor. You get extra perks like a $100 property credit. You'll get free breakfast for 2. It's very, very nice. And then I want you to think about Swan and Dolphin. These are 2 Marriott properties that are there. Those are pretty good, and I believe they're still considered property on property, so you may get some like early benefit of getting in there early. Someone's going to have to check with me to see if that's still true. And There are some timeshare presentations you can do, but I would say this: if you can be able to get all that stuff locked down the right way, you're going to save a ton of money. I have friends who've gone to Disney World and they've come back and they paid cash and they told me they'll spend like $10,000 for a week with their family at Disney. I mean, that's a pretty pricey vacation. If you come in tonight, come listen. I'm going to save you $1,000, $2,000 easily. It is worth the price of admission. 47 sessions. You get all that and the Disney session tonight. I wouldn't want to miss it. It is only the first 10. Make sure you DM me, comment, upgrade week. I will reach out to you and get you that information. All right. Let's see here. Whether it's crowded. Destiny says, supercharge our travel since joining a group. Thank you, Gene. Destiny says, guys, if you're on the fence about joining, I'm telling you, Ben's mentorship is worth it. Why, thank you, Destiny. Leanne, good seeing you as well. All right, folks, I will see you tonight. Tomorrow, running our city thank you points. Let me just give you an idea. Tomorrow's city thank you points, which is included in this one. I have a guy who's been banned. Let me just tell you, have you ever heard about buffets where they ban the guy because he's like they're not making any money because you're eating so much they ban you? Or people who win so much money at the casino, they ban you from the casino because they're not allowed to gamble anywhere. Well, this dude I have, Angus Cumming, he's been banned from programs that you use right now because he's earning so many points. The program just banned him. So he still uses City. He loves City. Says it is the best program. And if you don't know anything about it, he is the best person, an exclusive. You haven't found Angus anywhere else. I'm so excited to have him. Known him now for about like 9 years. This is the first time he's ever come share some of his secrets. I hope you guys take notes when you come. Really excited to have you. I will see you tomorrow tonight if you join. If not, then I'll see you tomorrow. Leanne, it's your birthday. Happy birthday to Leanne, Credit Ninja. Happy birthday. Happy birthday to Leanne. Happy birthday to Leanne. Happy birthday to Credit Ninja. Happy birthday to you. Thank you, everyone. We will see you tonight. Bye-bye.